Hello, it is Teenage DC Fan back with another video, and in today's video I will be reviewing the latest episode of Arrow titled Living Proof. And before I get into this episode's review, I'm going to do a quick recap of last week's episode. It was actually pretty good. It was like a murder mystery type thing, so they had to figure out who, the cops were trying to find out who murdered those two guards, and they thought that it was one of the people from Team Arrow. But of course, they were all covering for each other. But in the end, we found out that it was Roy because he died and then he was brought back to life using the Lazarus pit. So he has like a bloodlust where he like feels the need to kill people basically. And so he killed them. But only Team Arrow knows that. But getting into this episode, so Emiko, she blew up the building that Team Arrow was in. So everybody except for Oliver is like together, but then Oliver is like in his own section of the building by himself. And basically he's imagining that Tommy is there and he has this whole conversation with him, and then Tommy's like, no, you can't kill Emiko. Even though everything that she's done is bad, you can't just kill her because she is still your sister. And so basically they have a long conversation until the Team Arrow shows up to rescue him. But before they show up, they like regroup, and then they have to shut off the generator because the generator would have started. I think it was a factory, and the factory was making like fireworks or something like that, something that would have exploded. So they had to shut off the generator so it didn't explode. But on the whole level where the generator was, it was filled with this gas that would kill you if you're down there for like more than 12 seconds. But Roy decided to jump down there, and then you didn't see him for a couple minutes, but obviously we knew that he was alive because we know that he's in the future. So he jumped out, and everything was good there. And speaking of the future, I'm getting tired of the future stuff, but basically, so Renee is the mayor, and then William, they go to have this meeting with that dude that's in charge of the evil company, and but then they get caught. Their cover is blown, so that's not good. And then the Archer forces invade the bunker where Felicity and everybody else was, so that's not good either. But then once in the present time, once everybody gets out of that building, they go to find Emiko because Emiko went to the SCPD to kill a bunch of people, but she was dressed up as Oliver, so they all thought that it was him, but it was her, and she killed a bunch of guards. But then they followed her up to the roof, but then she got away, and then a helicopter showed up, and it was the cops, and they're going to try and arrest Oliver and Team Arrow because they're wanted criminals now because they lied to the cops about Roy being the one that murdered those guards because they said that Emiko did it, but they found the surveillance cameras that showed Roy murdering them. So yeah, this is kind of a shorter review. It's mostly because I have a lot of videos that I need to record today. But it was nice to see Tommy return. Yeah. So let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video so I can bestow all my DC knowledge upon you.